What is going on, everyone? This is David from Bronx Banter, and coming at you with probably my absolute most favorite episode that I've been able to bring to you guys since ever starting YouTube. So hang on tight. This is the 2023 Offseason Blueprint from Bronx Banter, and there are a lot of areas that the Yankees need to improve on, from pitching to hitting. Defense could always be better. Everything and anything. The Yankees just recently took out a bunch of bullpen arms from their bullpen. So there's a lot of question marks with this team, especially with just barely making it over 500 last season. In this episode, I'm going to show you all the moves that the Yankees need to make if they want to be back to World Series contention. And coming in at the first move is going to be no surprise at all. And that is trading for Juan Soto. Now, what's going to make this a little interesting above anything else or any other one's takes of getting Juan Soto is the trade package that I have to offer. Now, it's going to be a fair trade package. It's not going to be a trade package that's out of this world or that isn't within the realm of reality. But I believe there is a world where we could make a trade for Juan Soto without giving up Jason Dominguez, Volpe, or Michael King, which has been in trade rumors with Juan Soto and has kind of been putting a halt to this whole thing. Now, my trade package would consist of Clark Schmidt as the first and main piece. Secondly, it would be Brito, Johnny Brito, or Randy Vasquez. And then they could pick between Chase Hampton or Drew Thorpe. And then you could throw in Pereira as well. Now, I know there's rumors that the Padres aren't in love with Pereira. I'm willing to go as far as giving away Cabrera. That pulls on my heartstrings because I personally love Cabrera just as a player, as a person, and I do believe he's going to figure it out as he did towards the end of last season. But I'm willing to throw him in there as well. These guys are on the table to take. Not all of them, but these guys are on the table to take when acquiring for Juan Soto. And I'm willing to take Juan Soto, and I'm even willing to take Jake Cronenworth if needed, but if not, Juan Soto is more than fine. And also there's been rumors and speculation that the Yankees are willing to give up cash along with this trade, which if they're able to do it, which I know they can, why not do it to sweeten the deal? There's obviously no arguing what Juan Soto would do and what Juan Soto would mean to the Yankees heading into next season. And I know there's some skepticism with him only being able to be on the Yankees for one season, but I do think with the other moves that I'll be making this offseason, realistic moves that I'll be making this offseason, it will still allow the Yankees to gear up and re-sign or try to re-sign Juan Soto in the next offseason. The next move will be Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The Yankees have to sign Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yamasoto 2024 has to happen. And I will be signing Yoshinobu Yamamoto to an 8-year, $200 million deal. I believe that's totally worth it on both ends of the party. It is paying a lot for a while, but we are getting someone that can easily be a Cy Young winner next year or in 2 years from now in the majors. Super young at 25, which means he'll be a free agent at the age of 33 or 34, which is, I believe, right before the time that players go past their prime or right after the time that players get past their prime. So it's going to be absolutely worth it. And pitchers age a bit differently. Pitchers do age a little bit better than typical other position players and hitters. So this would absolutely be a great move for the Yankees at $25 million a year, 8 years for $200 million. Now, obviously, with this offer, I'm willing to fluctuate a little bit. I'm not saying if it's $201 million, I'm not going to make the deal, or if it's for a 7th year for more money or 7th year for $200 million, I would still say no. But this is around the general ballpark that the Yankees are expected to and should sign Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And those are honestly the main two moves. I got a bunch more to discuss on what the Yankees need to do in this offseason. Honorable mention, someone that I believe the Yankees could still get on top of these two guys, as in Yamamoto, but also could be a great response in case the Yankees back up from the Juan Soto trade, is signing Jung Ho Lee to a very affordable 5-year, $50 million contract coming at $10 million a year for 5 years at the age of 25. Getting into age 30, you could give him 6 years for $65 million even. This is a steal, absolute steal. And really, some of you may be saying one of two things. Either, why would Jung Ho Lee accept an offer so affordable? And the other question may be, why are we willing to give this money up to an uncertain player? Now, they kind of both answer each other because we're not exactly sure how he's going to perform in the MLB. We are only giving him $10 million. You know who else we were also giving $10 million to? Aaron Hicks. You know who he's going to be much better than? I could almost put my life savings on? Aaron Hicks. Jung Ho Lee is going to be much, much better. And at the age of 25, he hasn't even hit his prime. He's probably going to hit his prime around the same time that he figures it out in the MLB. So this is going to be amazing, amazing, amazing deal to make. And this is so affordable that even if they do get Jung Ho Lee and trade for Juan Soto, they'll still be able to be in the running to re-sign Juan Soto coming into next offseason as well. This is an amazing contact bat. Solid speed. May I say great speed? I don't know too much, but I know he's definitely got solid speed. Great defense for center field. Everyone's been saying that last year that we should have gotten a guy like Luis Ariz. Well, here he is, and he plays a position that we need an answer for, the outfield. And he's better defensively and younger. Or no, I think Luis Ariz is pretty young, but he's literally the outfield version of Luis Ariz. Lefty bat. Everything works out, plays well. This honestly has to happen. And I know it sounds weird to say, but this is almost kind of a safe move because no matter what the Yankees try to say, they got $10 million to cough up easily each year. So, and for the same money, people have been saying to sign Kevin Kiermaier to a 2-year, $20 million. Why not sign a younger player that is only going to get better, that is probably going to be better, maybe not defensively, but offensively, for the same amount of money, just to a little bit of a longer contract? This absolutely should happen. It's only an honorable mention because I do believe the Yankees can still perform well without him. And also it would require some other moves to be made because we would have a lot of players on our roster. But I do think Jung Ho Lee should be a Yankee as well. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Really hope you're loving the show so far. Thank you for all the support. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll truly mean the world. Now back to the show. Oh, another thing that may be to keep in mind is Spencer Jones. He's coming up in the next year or two, maybe 3 years at most. It should be in the next year or two. What are we going to do with Spencer Jones, Jung Ho Lee, Soto, assuming that we're going to re-sign him because we better, and Dominguez, the Martian? Well, Dominguez is going to probably shift over to left. Jung Ho Lee in center. Right field is going to be Juan Soto because if you guys don't know, he came up as a right fielder. And then at first base will be Aaron Judge. I know it sounds crazy to say. Should be featured in a Hot Takes episode, what I'm saying right now. But seriously, he's taken reps at first base as of, I believe, last year or 2 years ago in spring training. I have no doubt the Yankees have been gearing up for this because if you also look at the free agent market in the next year or two, there's not a lot of good first base options unless I'm missing some, other than Pete Alonso, which I don't think we should go for. So Aaron Judge seems like he would be a great fit at first base, especially as he's aging. He's not going to be able to want to bang up his body that much anymore in the outfield. It really does make a lot of sense with his big stature. He's going to be able to stretch out for some balls. He is very athletic, and I'm fairly flexible for how big of a dude he is. So I think this will be a great option for the Yankees to go for. And now those are my 3 main moves the Yankees should make in this offseason blueprint. Now, 3 moves that the Yankees should also make, one of them also being kind of an honorable mention. First one is that the Yankees should re-sign Frankie Montas to a very affordable 1-year deal. I'm talking as much, if not less, than what he was making last year, which I believe was $7.5 million. If you could get as low as $5 million, that'd be ideal. But if not, even $7 million, or absolute most, as much as he was making last year at 7.5, re-sign him, especially if you're going to be giving up some pitching depth. This will also give time for whoever you didn't trade away for Juan Soto to develop and come up, whether that's Beater, whether that's Thorpe, Hampton, whoever that is. It gives them 1 extra year. And it also gives you, I know he's not the most reliable pitcher, but it gives you some insurance, not knowing what Cortez is going to be able to put out next season. It's just a little extra cushion. And now another move we should make is signing Keenan Middleton. Re-signing him. Judge loves him. The Yankee fans loved him and the way that he produced for the team. Obviously, it wasn't in really super meaningful games because we were already on the downhill trajectory of last season. But this absolutely has to happen. Sign him. He wants to be back as a Yankee. He said it. Make it happen. Especially with us getting rid of a handful of bullpen arms, this should definitely happen. Lastly, an honorable mention, trading for Brendan Donovan. This absolutely will not happen if we sign Jung Ho Lee and trade for Juan Soto. This would have to happen in case one or the other doesn't happen. He's a great util guy, and it looks like we're not going to re-sign Gleyber Torres, which is unfortunate. So why not get a second baseman that can replace him well? Now, if this doesn't happen, of course, we have Peraza there that can shift over, but Donovan is great insurance in case of any injuries that happen in the outfield. Even if that's Judge, he's super young, great on base percentage, and has a career average, not a super long career, but has a career average of a 280 average, I believe. So this is something we definitely welcome, that we do expect him to get better. And he's really going to replace what DJ was when we initially signed him. Now, maybe not the batting champ DJ, but the util, young, solid defense, great leadoff hitter, works the count, lefty bat as well. Seems like a great option, but we also wouldn't be torn if we didn't make this option as well. I just really like Brendan Donovan, and I felt like I had to mention him in here. And with all these moves, this is what our starting lineup would look like. Now, I got both 2024 opening day and 2024 with Jason Dominguez returning whenever that will be. Batting first, playing center field, is Jung Ho Lee. Batting second, playing right field, is Aaron Judge. Batting third, playing left field, is Juan Soto. Batting fourth, playing first base, is Anthony Rizzo. Batting fifth is Gleyber Torres. Sixth at DH is Stanton. And batting seventh would be DJ LeMahieu playing third base. And if Peraza's playing third base, I would probably put Peraza batting eighth and then put Wells up. And then batting eighth would be Austin Wells at catcher. And to kind of restart the lineup a little bit early, we have Anthony Volpe playing shortstop, batting ninth. Now, this deepens the lineup so much. We have Austin Wells, that's considered a MLB-ready, solid hitter, batting eighth. Anthony Volpe, that is expected to probably figure it out this season, even better than he did last season, getting 20-plus bombs, is batting ninth. Gleyber Torres, that was arguably our best hitter last year, our healthiest/best hitter, is batting fifth. And then with Dominguez coming back, forget about it. Dominguez, you have Jung Ho Lee batting first, Judge at batting second, Juan Soto batting third, Jason Dominguez batting cleanup. Batting fifth is Anthony Rizzo, sixth is Gleyber Torres, seventh is Peraza LeMahieu, eighth is Austin Wells, and ninth is Volpe. Now, Stanton is out of the lineup with Dominguez coming back. And that's with the idea that if Stanton is struggling, if I'm the GM, we're going to have to just eat up the money in DFA or trade him to maybe even a team that is trying to win it next season at the trade deadline. If for some reason Stanton shows up and shows out and is back to getting 38 bombs and I think 100 or nearly 100 RBIs that one season, batting like 270, did that one year with the Yanks, then we'll retalk and revisit. Then maybe that means that Gleyber Torres will get traded, assuming that the Yankees probably won't or haven't re-signed him already or extended him. And then obviously the lineup would look a bit different. But if I chose, I would figure out where Stanton goes, truly. And now we knew what the lineup would look like. This is what the starting five would look like with the moves that we made. On opening day, Cole will pitch and be our ace, reigning Cy Young. Second is Yamamoto. Third is Rodon. Fourth is King, because we should not be trading him in the Soto trade. I know some people are okay with it, but I don't know. And then fifth is going to be Cortez and Montas. I'm assuming one of them is going to get hurt, so we have them as well. This to me is a World Series team, and this is doable. This is realistic. We will go from barely making it over 500 last year to being World Series favorites just like that with these moves. Yamamoto with the accent of Jung Ho Lee, and even if we don't get Jung Ho Lee, it'll allow us to keep staying a little bit longer, and we'll still have a solid lineup, especially once Dominguez gets back. That is the offseason blueprint. What is your guys' moves? Your offseason blueprint? Let me know down in the comments below. Hey, what is up, guys? If you liked this episode, please make sure to like it, comment down below, and subscribe. And watch what YouTube suggests would be a great video for you. You're not going to want to miss all the latest Yankees news and topics going on. Listen, Judge wants you to subscribe. The Martian wants you to subscribe, so make sure you do. And until next time, peace and be blessed.